I'm gonna come down here really quick. Hi. First of all, I want to say thanks to everybody for 2,000 subscribers. I did not think I'd hit this goal at any time, but it means a lot. But yeah, thank you. Moving on, this video is about playing Celeste with a Nintendo 64 controller. If you don't know what Celeste is, this video is not really full of spoilers. We do start from the beginning and we do move on to the end, and well, you have to see if we can beat it. On the top left, if you watch, I do have a bit of an indicator with the time. It's normally meant for speedrunning, but kind of helps with the video. And if you look at the top right, you will see that I do have the Nintendo 64 controller showing. That way you guys are able to know exactly what I am pressing. If you guys have any recommendations, just please let me know and I will do them. If you guys have any other recommendations, like another controller you'd like to see me use for Celeste, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, have a good one. Alright, let's get this started. Anyways, going on, we're going to make our way up here using our new dash, collect the strawberry, and move on to the next section, where I'm going to attempt to cheese this area by jumping up past this ice chunk on the center. I ended up making it my second attempt. Unfortunately, the only other thing in this chapter are these weird conveyor belts, which end up killing me when I attempt to get a strawberry. With nothing much else to say, I'd call this chapter good, and on to the next one. Onward, in Chapter 2, you're introduced to the dream blocks, though as of right now, they are blocked off. But then, after releasing Battleline, the blocks begin to materialize. The dream blocks are a transparent block of sorts, letting you dash through them with ease, and sometimes even revealing some secrets like strawberries. Moving to the important part of this chapter though, is the first real encounter with Battleline, who ends up chasing you through the remaining bits of the chapters, as her goal is to make you, the player, forget the idea of climbing Celeste Mountain and turn back. Though, after some time and difficulties with the Nintendo 64 controller, I was able to pass the chapter and move on to the next. In this chapter, you're met with Mr. Oshiro and dust bunnies. We don't like dust bunnies. Your task in this chapter is to help Mr. Oshiro by cleaning out his hotel. You also dash around and avoid the dust bunnies, but with enough time and pressure, you'll get past and enter a room you normally are supposed to go underneath and pass, but yeah. When you're done with that, Mr. Oshiro attempts to stop you from leaving the hotel. But even with his attempts and the difficulty of the angles with the Nintendo 64 controller, I end up passing this chapter and moving on to the next. In this chapter, you're faced with some clouds, some weird blue orbs, and some stupid strong winds, and some really weird angles. With the wind getting stronger and stronger as the map kept going on, it did make some parts a little more annoying to pass. Though, strangely enough, even though the chapter did take a long time to do, it wasn't all that difficult. My main issue was trying to angle my jumps with the 64 controller, as it doesn't have the best analog stick for this, but that may also be an issue on my part. But with that, once again, I pass the chapter and on to the next. Now, the Ruins isn't quite the hardest chapter for the most part, but it is a little tedious. Of course, there are tons of little secrets a part of the map that you can skip portions of the chapter, which I did end up using, as you can see. But that's not where the chapter is annoying. It's here. These sons of bitches. Now, these creatures are called Seekers. I have a personal hate for them, probably due to the hell that they've put me through in the past. Moving past though, in the next section you are to collect 2 keys in order to move on to the final part of the chapter, where you'll find a character named Theo, trapped in some sort of crystal. You'll end up having to carry him, trying your best to dodge Seekers, going through countless doors till you reach the end, and throw him into an eyeball, which ends the chapter. So Battleline got a little mad for some reason. Anyways, in this chapter, you're introduced to Kevin and the Feather. The Feather lets you, while I'm obviously bad at it, fly through the air. Now, I'm not going to slow down this video, as it's mainly just filler if not, and I'm going to skip to the good part, the fight with Battleline. While you're fighting Battleline, she's going to send out lasers and orbs in your direction, as blocks will both move and attempt to crush you. I do end up dying a lot in this section, and it does end up taking a lot of time, but after some dedication and pushing through, I ended up beating Battleline and leveling up, unlocking the ability to double dash. With our new abilities, with the help of Battleline, we can now move through to the final stretch of the game, the summit. Now, while the summit plays, I'd like to say a few things. First off, if you want to see the entire footage of this taking place, a very minimal edit of this all will be posted on my second channel, not Ivory. Anyways, on there you'll find me uploading more often, with a variety of different games and full footage from content on here. If you'd like to support me in any way possible in helping make this kind of content, please consider liking this video, maybe even sharing it with a friend, or even just sticking around and leaving a comment. It really does go a far way and keeps me motivated to make more content like this, and it really does take me some time to make these. And if you don't do that, I do want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video and sticking around to the end. Anyways, we've now reached the summit. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you think Celeste was worth putting up on this channel and want to see more, let me know in the comments below. you want to see me do the core, or even more, stick around, turn on the notification bell, and I'll get back to you soon.